warmest, for sure, concert iteration. So we just got back. I say we, me and Ryan Condon, the head luthier designer that I'm working with for Oli. So we collaborate on all the different design and features, but also voicing. So that's what we've been kind of discovering lately. And the lattice brace is actually really suited well for seeing the sound difference between going with a thinner top and taller bracing versus a thicker top and shorter braces, because the lattice naturally is it's webbed out like this, and it's giving a really even support throughout the whole top. So each of the points of the lattice has its own measurement, as well as each of the valleys or scallop area has its own measurement for each different size too. And so we've been trying to find what you can't make everybody happy, so but I want to be like, okay, that's what I like. So and for concerts, this is nice full warm sound. So this is the mango model, of course, and super beautiful. This is going to be specs as far as how this concert is voiced on the next shipment. So we'll go from there. This is a wood that is new. It looks kind of similar to Acacia, but it's got like even more of a lighter orange browns and a little bit of a different feathering to the striping. Super beautiful. And tonally, it's more dense than Acacia. So you're getting towards the rosewood, not as dense as ebony, but getting a lot of character in the tone and lots of overtones going on with this guy. Got the Cola Ajo set. Doesn't get softer at all up the fretboard. Super loud. This one plays really, like, it's so easy to play. Jeez, I want to take this one home. So this was a prototype we had made with this rare Indonesian. It's actually pretty hard to get. This and the Merbau are not easy finds, but we've already got some logs set aside for some more. And it's going to be in that more affordable realm of the L1s. one of the things people say is that Corey and Clay make everything sound good, and they do. So I'll be the regular Joe for tonight, just kind of playing around with some of these models, and this one has a really tight-grained, beautiful Torrefied spruce top and Oregon Myrtle sides and back. Fat when you come up. So we have the tenor, like that baritone with the Torrefied spruce top, and beautiful Myrtle sides and back, L2 model. Lot of power. So earlier I was talking about experimenting with all of the different specs with internal bracing, top thicknesses, other techniques around the edges to make this a strong speaker box that's powerful and built to last. We did tests on all three sizes, and I was pretty certain for the concert and the baritone, but with the tenors, I wasn't 100% sure, and I wanted to kind of play them and listen back for myself and also get feedback and get the guys to play them, which I will. So you could just call this bracing 1. Bracing 2. It's matching the top thickness, getting the balance that you want for the voice that you want. And typically, like taller bracing, thinner top, it's going to give you a brighter, accentuate the articulation and sustain in those higher frequencies a little bit more, and a shorter bracing with a thicker top, accentuating more of the warmth. And you'll hear that. I'm not going to dishonor other people's brands by doing these sound samples when I have Corey and Clay around, but since it's my own thing, I don't mind. It's there's probably a lot more people like me that just fud around a little bit, but yeah, let's see what more. Swar is one of the main builders, and his wife is super talented too. She makes beautiful things like this, and this goat leather is extremely soft and comfortable, and it's got this just really classic green sort of beautiful thing going on, and it's actually really well padded. And I'm gonna try to get some of these in stock. This one's been put stickers on it and peels it off and all that kind of stuff, but really nice. You can put the straps away here, but super nice. You got these kind of seat belt straps, and this just ultra soft to the touch. I believe her brand is Delora, which is a combination of their children, Suarez and Weena's, combination of their names, and it's really cool. Talented folks. Beautiful big leaf maple from Northeast America, and Engelmann spruce top. I have a friend that's really creative and talented, and his name is Simon Halpern, and he did the artwork on my body, and I talked to him about designing some headstocks. This is one of those ones, and they're kind of all going to be mostly limited. Like the next run of ukes in general doesn't even have inlays, or it's got new inlays. So yeah, most everything is going to be new inlays or no inlays. So if you like the looks of some of these, you can get it while it's there. So nice. So almost all of the maple, pretty much except for a couple sets that I've been getting for the Oli instruments is big leaf maple, which is generally quite warm. I mean, part of why maple gets a rap as being a bright instrument is because of rock maple, which is what this beautiful Birdseye concert has, and it is way brighter of a wood. So if you want to, cut in, it still has a pleasant sound as you dig in. Yeah. I love how dynamic you can. And it's just. Will just really give you a lot of cut. Whew. This is an L1 tenor from Oli with a new wood that I first heard this on a guitar that Swar had made, picked it up, and I'm like, man, this thing sounds amazing. And then I'm looking at the back and size. I'm like, is that a kind of interesting looking mahogany? But it's a wood called Merbau, and part of why it sounds so good is because it might have a lot of the properties of mahogany, but it's much, much more dense. It's like a rosewood density, and you get a lot of great power and sustain from it. So these L1s, they're a little more basic, but they really give you all that same tone. So earlier we were listening back to back to two different tenors, choosing different voices still for that, but for the baritone, this is the latest that I went with, and it I think just has the best balance. It's a really strong box that is still open and has a lot of power. This is a awesome new model, Cedar, Acacia.